Alright guys, I was meant to go on a group ride, but as you can see, the weather is pretty shitty, so everyone has either bailed or pulled the pin, or I've actually missed them because my son decided to play hide and seek for my keys this morning, so I'm a bit late to the meeting point. Topic of today's video would be getting your license in, well, I'm going to say Australia, but it's more relevant to New South Wales because that's really all I know. So, to get your license in Australia, basically you need to sign up and do a 2-day course called the Pre-Learners course, I think that's what they call it. And basically what that is just doing really basic skills like getting on and off the bike, indicating, just basic easy maneuvers on a motorcycle. And overnight you get a little sheet, basically a little bit of homework with the most easiest simple questions. I mean, it's common sense questions. Make sure you do those, guys. Basically, when I went and did it many years ago, there was a group of 6 and we had a lady that was very, I don't know, she wasn't comfortable on the bike. I think she was getting egged on too much by her partner that was there as well to get her license. She basically sent the little CB125 into the fence and still passed, so don't be too worried when you go. Be smart about it and you'll pass. I mean, it's basically just to see your confidence on a motorcycle. If you're an absolute klutz, dropping the bike every minute, not being able to indicate, not being able to shift up to second gear, I'm pretty sure they might fail you. That's a bummer. But as I said, guys, once you do that, you will need to book into the RTA or the RMS or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves these days and book yourself a computer test. That's if you pass the pre-learners, of course. And then once you do this computer test, which is also just common sense if you read most road rules online. I mean, they do chuck in a few motorcycle type questions in there, but from memory, I don't remember having any questions about motorcycles. It was more based about driving a car, which was pretty confusing because I was going for my bike license. But yeah, that test is easy if you have common sense. Everything's about common sense riding a motorcycle, I guess. So once you get that, you get your learner's permit. And basically what that means is you get to ride a motorcycle, but not any type of motorcycle. It has to be a LAMS approved motorcycle here in New South Wales and basically the rest of Australia. It limits you to, well, basically the baby bikes. These bikes usually range from 300 to 650 cc's. Now when I say 650cc, then they're not quick. Not like a 600 Super Sport. you can hold the L permit for, I'm pretty sure it's a minimum of 6 months. Once you've held it for 6 months and you haven't killed yourself yet, you get to do the P test. And this is where every learner just freaks out. And I don't know why. I mean, the test is pretty easy. And the test is riding a motorcycle. I mean, in that 6 months, if you haven't done most of these skills or used these skills, you're going to be in a bit of trouble. And I think the biggest tip I can give for the test, for the Peace test, head checks, left and right, all the time. Before leaving, where you're going, everywhere, do a head check. Even if you're going to scratch your balls, do a head check. Because that's what they're looking for. They want you to be the safest rider on the road. Now the Peace test is a combination of safety, braking, maneuvering, gear changing, and the most feared of all, the U-turn. U-turn basically is, well, as it sounds like, is a U-turn in a box that's a bit shorter than in distance of 2 car spaces wide. It's doable on most bikes. Some little dinky super sport want to be like NSR 150, you might have a bit of trouble because the clip-ons, you know, a bit of turning, but you should be able to do it. It's all about clutch control, braking, and looking where you want to go. You gotta swivel that head right around and you'll make that bike go around in that box. It's that easy. Just slow friction point, clutch control, that's what you want. And you'll make it through. So once you get that done, you do your head checks. Remember that, guys? Do your head checks. You can go take your learner's permit, take it to the RMS, hand over a wad of cash because they're fucking scumbags, and get yourself your P license. Now what the P license means is you get to go that extra 10 k's faster on roads that allow you to do that, not on any road. There's a speed limit of I think 80 on L's and 100 on P's, I'm sure. So if you're on the highway on your P's, you can do 100. Don't become a liability. Like an L plater doing 80. Or is it 90? It might be 90. Anyway. And you got to hold that sucker, that P plate, for 1 year on a motorbike. I don't know whether they've changed it or not, but it was a year. Once you have that for a year, you should be able to go rock up to the RMS and hand over another fucking wad of cash and get your gold license, your opens, your ticket to buying any fucking bike you want to ride. And that's the glorifying moment of being a motorcyclist here in Australia.